Hi guys, welcome back with me. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe this channel. Fossil Fuel Registry Launch to Help Sports Stranded Assets by Shadia Nasrallah and Simon Joseph. Carbon Tracker and Global Energy Monitor said on Monday they had launched the first global registry of oil and gas reservoirs, production, and emissions with data for more than 50,000 fields. The database markets previously disparate or hard to access data publicly available, including to investors attempting to better understand which assets could be at risk of being uneconomic or stranded in the low energy transition. It could also help activists in their efforts to pressure producer or government to cut fossil fuel output. It is an enormous help to now have all this information, cross-reference, and searchable at our fingertips, not less to help us in targeting and thematic engagement and stewardship, said Eric Christian Pedersen, head of responsible investment at Nordea Asset Management. The global registry of fossil fuels contains data for fields in 89 countries, conferring 75% of global production. The non-governmental organization which developed it said. Global Energy Monitor (GEM) said the registry collected data from sources including governments, state-owned and private companies, news and media reports, NGOs, and on-the-ground contact, providing first-hand information about a project. With the registry, it will be much easier to include and thus to identify and prioritize the companies with the greatest risks of harboring assets likely to become stranded, Pederi said. While there is little doubt that much of the world's oil and gas reserve will have to stay underground to avoid a dramatic worsening of the climate, the registrar has put a number on this. Producing and combusting the world reserve would yield over 3.5 trillion tons of greenhouse gas emissions, over 7 times the remaining carbon budget for 1.5 C, and more than all emissions produced since the Industrial Revolution. It is not straightforward to calculate the life cycle emissions of a unit of oil, gas, or coal, often relying on calculation rather than measurements which can differ widely. One factor, for example, whether the potent but short-lived greenhouse gas methane gets converted into CO2 equivalent data on a 20-year rather than a 100-year time frame. It may sound dry and technical, but it adds about another 5 gigaton of CO2 carbon dioxide equivalent emission a year. Lead modeler John West of Koinon Consulting, which advised Carbon Tracker, said. The Board Gordon at the Rocky Mountain Institute Climate Intelligence Group said such data was crucial so that industry and government can tackle that this tree fields first. Okay, maybe that's all from me. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe the channel.